Welcome back to the next live stream for Lone Star College Football.
Yeah,
Got
sir.
me and Logan in the building. We talk
Hi.
about yeah, Logan's had a lot on his plate over the last week, but he is back in the building, and we got a pretty good week of college football this week. Baylor was on a bye week, so that kind of sucks, but you got to
Yeah.
have a stress-free weekend. You didn't have to worry about playing.
I
How'd
mean,
that feel?
besides these locks, I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's nice. I ain't gotta stress about nothing. But it's all cool, I guess. It's one of those things where
Yeah,
it's like it's cool not to have any stress, but it's like, dang, I'm going for Texas. Obviously, we were on the phone during the game. Like,
yeah.
I was going for Texas, but that game was no stress. The only thing stressing me out right now is BYU. like,
Yeah,
yeah,
BYU is losing 18-6. It seems like going into half, so that's kind of rough on them. I'm checking out this Alabama and A&M game. It's 7-up or 7-0. Alabama's up on them right now, and
yeah.
honestly, it's closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's just like I don't. Why did BYU play so well? I don't want to give credit to BYU. I feel like it was us. Now looking at it, like we play a lot better now than what we did at BYU, for sure. Like
Yeah, I
BYU,
don't.
they stopped us when they needed to, and NC State is up 3-0 on Florida State right now. I picked
Good.
that
We
one.
picked we picked NC State, or I know I did. I don't know if you did or not.
I think I
Right
did.
now, I need Oregon to cover their 13-point spread. I need NC State to win. I think the spread was 3.5 on favor of Florida State. Um, I need the Alabama to win by 20.
No, I didn't pick NC State game.
You didn't. I think I did. So that's kind of where we're at. It's looking like I might be +1 or +2 on the week. That's not bad at all. I actually have a screenshot I meant to send you of the Cover Three podcast, their locks for the year, and
For
their
the year.
best guy for the year so far, like kind of like
Oh,
we are for the year. Their best guy is 27-17, but their worst guy is like kind of like we are, like 30-31 or something like that.
like
So
50.
all things considered, we're
We're
kind of
not doing,
hanging with them in a way.
we're not doing bad.
No,
I mean, for it being my first year, really like paying attention to the spread and stuff. I'm proud of myself, to be honest.
yeah, I've
I
never done
don't know
this for
much about
college
it.
football. I've done it for the NFL before, but the NFL is more predictable than college football is.
True.
Uh, College football, that's any given Saturday, anything can happen. You'll have Oklahoma has a 0-3 over the last 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
Haynes King just
Uh,
got sacked for like 8 yards. You lost the
Kansas,
Utah game, by the way.
yeah, I was about to look at that. Kansas State and Iowa State went into half at 7-6 in favor of Kansas State. I didn't pick that one. I'm not sure if you did. The one I'm really most surprised about, or not really surprised, it's just like they could have went either way, was my USF pick. Not upset about
Yeah.
that at all. What's one that I'm really concerned about?
The one that I'm concerned about is this A&M and Bama because I
Ooh,
need Bama to cover, but I don't want them to win by 24.
yeah.
I want them to win by 21, 22, or 23 because Hunter picked A&M plus 24, and he bet 250. Now it's all fake money. It's not real
Oh
money.
yeah, we
But
talked about that.
he bet 250, and be fun to watch him lose that.
Bro,
Um,
one team that I'm concerned about for us is Michigan, bro. Like they didn't pull away from that until the last minute, and we barely got the spread on that one.
no, we
No, we
didn't get the
lost.
spread
We
on that.
lost. I
Yeah, we
forgot.
lost that one. It was a 22-point spread, and they won by 21. So we did not quite get that one, but
That one's mad. That one makes me mad.
pull mine up real quick. Right now, I've got a dub for OU and Texas. I lost the over-under at 65.5. which just sucks because I feel like that's a good pick. I was not expecting Oklahoma to not score at all.
Yeah, for sure.
I lost to Michigan, Indiana, minus 22. They won by 21. Got a dub with Tennessee at LSU. Got a dub with UNC at Miami, and a win for Oklahoma State, winning by 9.5 at Tech or against Tech, and then a loss. Georgia, tell me what you think, because you didn't pick the Auburn Georgia game, did you?
Mm-mm.
Do you feel like it was a good pick to pick Auburn for Georgia minus 30? The way they've played the last 2 weeks, I know Auburn's not good.
That was one of those things that I wanted to pick, but I was still like, I don't trust it.
I know Auburn's not good, but Georgia has not been like they've scored like 39 points in the last 39 last week and like 26 the week before, or something like that. It's looking like I'm definitely gonna take an L on this Notre Dame and BYU game, it seems.
Yeah, it seems to be that way.
If that's a loss, then that puts me at 4-4. 1, 2. So I technically could finish 7-4.
Then so North Carolina won that game, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that puts me at. I'm just going down and doing. So 2-1, 3-1. Utah lost, correct?
Yes.
3-2. Michigan State? Has that one started yet?
Yeah, Michigan State got smoked by like 36.
3-3. 4-3. Kentucky.
Was that the game you asked me the math on earlier?
Yeah,
they lost. Ohio State smoked Kansas State. Can I get a recap of the Texas versus Tech game? Taylor Patterson. You can, dude. Here's the deal. All right. First things first. Reply to this. Did you watch Texas and OU today? Okay, because if your answer is yes, then in your mind, there's no way you don't say, hey, dude, that Quinn Ewers guy kind of seems like a stud.
I doubt
it. Hey, man, it kind of y'all's offense moves a lot better with that Quinn guy in. And when your offense plays better, your defense is not on the field as much. Don't get me wrong. I'm impressed by Tech. I think Tech was able to pull that off. Mainly because they have a really fast-paced offense that stays on the field. They maintain drives of 16, 17, 18 plays. I was at work, didn't have a chance. They maintain drives of like long upper teen plays. And honestly, we're in a new age of college football now. 3 years ago, Texas would have made y'all punt that ball like 12 times. And y'all decide to go for it on fourth down like 10 times. Like, insane. That's just not – that's a new age college football, and it worked. Any other year where y'all play a more traditional game where you punt when you're quote-unquote supposed to punt, Texas probably would have beat y'all by 35. But Joe McGuire didn't do that. He went for it. It worked out for him. To be honest, I was rooting for Texas Tech today and yesterday – or last week, I mean.
I wasn't.
I was hoping y'all would be able to win. My philosophy is if you beat Texas, then I might as well just root for you the rest of the year. That way it doesn't look as bad on us.
And that's why I was going for Oklahoma State.
Right. And that's fair. It's kind of one of those things where you got to have to – Texas, the rest of the season, if we play at our best, like we do against Bama and Oklahoma – and don't get me wrong, I think Oklahoma's bad. But I also see the way Texas played, and we played good. Like I've seen a Texas team that would have gone into that game and played just as bad. But we didn't do that. We played well. Donovan Smith, Joey McGuire just had the perfect game plan for y'all. Didn't let him force the ball.
I told you, Joey McGuire's a good coach.
He is. And he just made Donovan Smith throw the short pass over and over and over, use his legs over and over, and it worked. I mean, I think we came out of that game from Dave Aranda. We came out of that game with like almost 40 QB pressures, but only got to the quarterback 2 times against y'all.
It was like
So I mean, we're there. We got to make the play. We didn't make the play. just a heads up, Alabama fumbled and A&M recovered. So they are second and it's 3rd and 8 on their own 15. So they're about to score. Alabama's 15.
I'm not even watching the game right now. I don't know which one I want to watch. I
was kind of torn. Good.
I kind of want to watch the end of this UTSA Western Kentucky game. 9 minutes left, 31-28. Those are pretty good offenses.
Is UTSA up? They're winning? Yeah. Good. That's the thing, man. Now here's the thing. Oklahoma, I hope Texas Tech kills Oklahoma. I hope Oklahoma loses to Tech, to Kansas, to TCU, to Baylor, to Oklahoma State, West Virginia. I hope Oklahoma doesn't win another game. Can't stand the Sooners.
Well, hold on. How about this? Why is James Madison and Arkansas State playing on the NFL Network?
Hey, have you seen the Texas State App State score recently? Texas State is killing App State. What is it now?
30-10.
Oh, hey, at least App State scored. It was 23-0 earlier.
Let me check what the spread was on that because I know App State was favored to win that. Had to be by 19. They're 19-point favorites.
Yeah, they kind of suck. But they beat the Aggies, so that's good.
Well, the Aggies suck. I mean,
the Aggies are on the 5-yard line. They might be scoring to tie it up with Alabama. So
unbiased. Yeah, but that's
a
hands
flag.
Is Bryce Young playing?
Yeah. No, it's Jalen Milroe.
Didn't think so.
I mean, I really, bro. Haynes King looks like he's hobbling.
He probably is with his injury-prone stuff. What other games we got?
A&M just tied this game up. So that sucks. Dude, if A&M wins this game, oh my gosh. Bryce Young, you need to get in this game. What are you doing?
For real. I don't if Quinn Ewers was healthy, they made it seem like all the reports for that Tech game, why didn't he step in?
I mean, maybe they were playing it. Maybe he really wasn't healthy. I don't know.
And they were just trying to be we might have
kind of thing. Really? Also, that was a home game for Tech. Really, we should have been able to win with Quinn or with Hudson. I mean,
should have been, yeah, for sure. I mean, Hudson played with Bama, or he didn't.
Yeah, and played well. Hudson Card played as good as you can ask from a backup.
Managed great.
You can't ask for much more from a backup. So,
what am I trying to? Okay, right now I'm 5-3. By the way, that's the math I was trying to do. Not looking bad, but
4 that sucks.
That's also not counting BYU getting beat right now. Kentucky's tied at half, so I have 1, 2, and Oregon just started as well, right?
Yeah, they should be starting.
Yeah, those are my 3 games that I have left. 2 of those are yours. I don't know what your last one is.
NC State, Florida State. Yeah, I've got NC State and Florida State. So I think my best I can do I pick NC State. I can go 7-4 on the week, which I'd be happy with. That'd put me at positive. That'd put me at 37 and.
NC State was only 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
Is it in Tallahassee?
I don't know. I think it's in North Carolina.
Oh, it's in Raleigh.
Yeah.
Raleigh. I say Raleigh. But yeah, it's in North Carolina. So it was really a pick 'em, but it was a home game for NC State.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We got 2 people watching. One of them's probably Taylor. Ask us questions if you watch any games today. We kind of try to do our best to keep up. We had to work also, so kind of just doing our best to keep up with what we can. But right now we're Kentucky and South Carolina tied at half.
No, it's at half. This is saying end of the third. I was about to say it was just halftime.
Yeah.
But
dude, how is A&M tied in this game? Dude, that's the thing is I just don't understand. I just don't understand. A&M shouldn't be in, even with Bryce Young out. It's just the way they've played so badly. How do they? I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
Honestly, it's kind of one of those things. If A&M wins this game, Alabama has to consider A&M to be a rivalry. You lose back-to-back years against them.
Oh, I forgot they won last year too.
Yeah, if Bama finds a way to lose this,
That's tough.
I just don't understand. But that being said, we are.
Oh, Kentucky just started back up. As soon as I clicked on the name. Who has the ball? South Carolina has the ball. I haven't watched any of Spencer Radley this year. I don't know how he's doing.
Well, they're like 3-2, aren't they? I think they're 3-2. So
3-2.
they're playing very well. Probably not worth watching, to be honest with you.
I'm only watching it because of my locks.
Yeah. Oh, you picked that game.
Yeah, I picked Kentucky.
What's the spread?
Crap. Trying to get this split screen set up. That way I can watch this and the Notre Dame game, hopefully, if I can set it up right.
Bryce Young has his shoulder pads on. I don't know. I don't know if he's available and maybe they're just not bringing him in.
That might be it.
They're just trying to see if they can win without him.
I think the spread was 6.5.
Jameer, you're too fast. You outrun your blocker.
Spread was 6.5 Kentucky.
Jameer Gibbs just had like a 30-yard run. He had an offensive lineman and one guy that needed to be blocked, but he outran his offensive lineman. To be fair, 65 wasn't really running, and then he started running. Too fast. That's loud.
Yeah, I know.
That's a dot. That's a broke tackle. That's a touchdown. I don't say this often, but roll tide. When they play the Aggies, roll tide.
Yeah.
Dude. Can't stand the Aggies.
Can I watch both of these games like this?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Good 35-yard bomb. Well, not really a bomb. He ran a slant and took it to the house.
Bryce said that he's going to join, but he can't chat for a little bit.
Can't chat.
Yeah, he's doing stuff at work.
It's all good. It's all good. Appreciate the view anyways, man. And that's the older brother, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Do I remember that password? Oh. I like doing guessing games.
I saw you post something on Snapchat that we're gonna go live. Post something now and let people know we currently.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure this.
I can make I'll make one on the tweeter. I'll just send it to you. You can share it.
Okay.
Well, how do I do that? I have to go.
I like my little setup I got going on right now.
Are you watching it on the computer?
Yeah, I'm watching Notre Dame and then Kentucky, South Carolina under it. Like, it's like Notre Dame, BYU, Kentucky, South Carolina. Kind of dope. I need to be able to see the score at the same time. Didn't even realize it, bro.
Chill, bro. All right, so if I share, copy link. There we go. Go to Twitter. Yeah. I mean, college football is kind of great. My thing is just college football has more inconsistency than the NFL does. In the NFL, you kind of know what to expect from teams, but in college football, we get Georgia, who has back-to-back semi-close games against weak competition, and then they play Auburn, who's not strong competition. They're still weak, but then they just blow them out of the water. And it's like, what the heck? Why'd y'all wait for me to
South Carolina touchdown.
Nice.
Dang. No, not nice. No, stop. Get some help. What we got going on? Oh, that was just a little receiver screen. Really? Y'all can't stop that? Come on, Kentucky. BYU, what are you doing? Oh, fake screen. Get deep. Oh! Good play. Good
All right,
play.
I just made a tweet and I tagged both of us in it. So go share that.
Copy the link. I posted it on Facebook as well.
Longhorn. Yeah. All right. See, maybe that'll get some people. I have every once in a while I have somebody who's a like a Longhorn page, and they'll follow me like my personal account on Twitter, and I just message them and say, "Hey, check out my other account on Twitter and on YouTube." I don't know as if we've gained anything off of that, but just trying it out. But
y'all gotta
got
get
four. Ask us some questions, man. Whoever's in here, I know Bryce said he's still busy at work. It's understandable. We're just talking about college football. Texas really opened up a can on the Oklahoma Sooners. In fact, we'll just go ahead and throw that bad boy up there, right there. Y'all fill in the blank with whatever y'all need to.
What is that? 822.
OU sucks. They're gonna suck all year. Honestly, I don't know who on the schedule do we know that they'll be. How did Bama get the ball back already?
Thought A&M scored.
A&M did score. Then Bama scored, and now Bama has the ball again.
Notre Dame's over here hurdling folks. This is a pretty cool matchup because Notre Dame has their white with like the gold on the shoulders, and BYU's wearing their blackouts.
Ooh, I might need to turn that game on just to look at
It's
the
a dope
jerseys.
matchup. Oh,
Nice.
bro, how did you get that off? And then hurdled some. Wow.
But Texas, honestly, you saw that with Quinn Ewers. Our offense is put together. Like there's actually a scheme. When Hudson Card came in the game against Bama, there was no scheme. It was kind of just calling plays, play it safe. Hudson Card, we know he's talented, but can he be clutch? Can he make the big plays? And we've seen that he can. I don't know as if he does it consistently. I don't think Quinn really got to air the ball out deep much this game, but the short to medium passes that he did make were pretty on point. Dude, Jalen Milroe just fumbled again.
What happened to being Michael Vick?
Dude, they're scoring because y'all are fumbling. You're giving them the ball. Insanity. Yeah, but with Quinn in, our offense was able to be fully opened up, and there was nothing OU could do about it.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love watching Oklahoma lose.
I'd love to watch Jalen Milroe tuck the ball when he starts to scramble. That'd be great. If you're not going to throw it, tuck it high and tight. What are you doing, dude? Why couldn't we play against Jalen Milroe?
For real. Because Bryce Young was active.
To be fair, though, we forced Bryce Young to fumble once. It was crazy. We sack him.
Oh yeah,
He fumbles, and then our defensive player, and there's nothing he could do. He slings Bryce Young down. The ball just so happens to bounce right back to him. Did Notre Dame just score again? Okay, so we're both going to lose that game. So hopefully you lose the Kentucky South Carolina game. I didn't pick that game.
Oh, Kentucky might go score here. That's a good run. Oh, about 30 yards. Pretty good run. So maybe not. I'm just hoping I go 2-1 on the rest of these games. That way I'm 7-4. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Haynes King just threw a deep ball to the 5-yard line. We're about to tie this game up again.
I should have picked that game. Dang it.
Dude, if Haynes King had have actually threw that ball far downfield, that's a touchdown.
I didn't get the opportunity. I want to fight you on that one.
Oh, yeah? Is that the case?
I didn't get the opportunity. I was doing everything. I'd like to fight you on that one.
If you had said that right before the game started, I'd have let it go.
I didn't even think about it, to be honest. Like, I forgot that was a thing, and you have one more game than I do because you fought me that one time. But it's fine. Whatever. I legit texted you and said if I was for sure, if Bryce Young wasn't playing, I would have beat that game. But it's fine. Whatever.
Let's wait and see what South Carolina, if they start scoring, then I'll let you fight me on this one as long as I can fight you on that.
Well, I'm already 14 points behind. So
good.
Because the spread is 6.5 for Kentucky.
And South Carolina is winning by 7. Nice.
Can I fight you on the BYU Notre Dame game?
No, you already picked on that game. He said, "Yeah, I just want to change my pick."
No, Christian, on the phone that you switched my picks for the.
I was just kidding. Oh my goodness!
Going on.
I don't know. I'm really upset about this Alabama and A&M game, dude.
I'm not even thinking about watching it, to be honest.
It's just like,
wait, let go of the ball. Oh, playing like Blake Shapen against BYU.
The BYU quarterback is?
No, Kentucky.
Oh.
Why does everybody play down to their competition? Like, it's the number 13 ranked Kentucky. Why are we running a screen on 2nd and 24? What? I am convinced, dude.
Yeah.
I could go to any Power 5 school and be an offensive coordinator.
I've played you in Madden. You can't. Sorry, buddy.
That's different, okay?
Kind of booty cheeks.
I beat you once. It's fine.
I don't even want to have this conversation.
I wouldn't want to either, loser.
Hey, you better be lucky. There's only 2 people watching. If there was more people watching, I'd have to explain myself.
Yeah, no.
Why am I gonna waste the breath into
Kentucky? Are you okay?
3rd and goal, A&M. Come on, Bama.
Why did y'all do a QB run?
First of all, Bama's defense against us when we were in the red zone, the only red zone trip that we had that we scored a touchdown on was the one Quinn was in. Actually, no, Quinn got hurt and Hudson Card came in and handed the ball off and we scored. That's the only red zone trip that we scored a touchdown on.
That was a good run by Christopher Brooks. That's that Cal transfer I was.
The bootleg. A&M scored a touchdown. Are you kidding me? 14-14? Are you kidding me? This A&M garbage offense is going to score more points against Bama than we did. And then, on top of that, Well, they'll probably give up more points than we did too. It almost makes you wonder: did A&M lose last week because they were game planning for this game? Wait, A&M didn't lose last week, did they? Yeah, they did to Mississippi State.
Yep.
Yeah, they lost to Mississippi State. So it makes you wonder: did they not game plan Mississippi State because they were game planning Bama? But to be fair, they've got 14 points because they forced 2 turnovers and gotten the ball already on Bama's side of the field.
True.
So, Jalen Milroe, if you're gonna roll out high and tight, my dude, you keep rolling out with this ball loose, and they're punching it out, and there's 2 minutes left. I don't know who got the ball first, but 2 minutes left. Bama needs to score, get the ball, score. I need y'all to start running away with this one. At this point, I don't even care about winning the game for the Locks Pod. I just need Bama to blow A&M out because I'm having such a great Saturday with how Texas played.
That'd be a great thing.
If A&M wins this game, it's not going to run my Saturday. You can't run Texas beating OU 49-0. But
I need Puka Nacua to go for about 300 yards in the second half.
Is this his first game back?
No. Well, that's not going to help. Where's that white dude that decided to throw that dime against us? Charles Roberts, that freshman that was like killing us, the receiver for BYU.
I don't remember.
We got a mullet.
Quinn?
No.
Yeah.
Did he play for BYU? He's like Charles Roberts.
BYU wishes.
Oregon is up 7-3. I don't remember the spread for that one.
13. Oregon minus 13.
Yeah, it's 7-3. Oh, maybe touchdown BYU.
That's 7-3 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking good. All right, Jalen Milroe's still in. Oh, they're running the ball. Surprise, surprise. Lost to 6 yards.
Hey, I just saw an A&M touchdown. Oh, was it across the body? Like across the field? Not across his body.
Across the body and the field.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he's
Kentucky.
honestly pretty good pass. But
and I'm just like,
we got 4 people in here. Y'all do us a favor and like the live stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and ask us some questions. We're kind of just going over the games we're watching. We've gone over Texas and Texas Tech from 2 weeks ago, Texas and OU from today, and really just trying to catch up on some games that are currently going down. We have a locks pod. If you haven't checked that out, that's really what we're talking about is our locks.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're focused on right now.
Yeah, we pick against the spreads like 10, 11, 12 games a week and just see how we can do on making those picks. But
what was before?
I don't know. On the locks pod, I think I said you were 31-30 or something like that. I think you're 1 or 2 games ahead of me because I'm 30-32.
Well, week 4, at the end of week 4, I was 24-26. Then I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jalen Milroe just threw an interception. This guy's not playing good at all. Bryce Young, if you're healthy, yeah, it's about time you got in this game.
1, 2, 3.
Like it was a beautiful pass, like a perfect spiral, but I mean, it was there too. He underthrew it, honestly.
No, I'm looking at the wrong one here.
Is that the game where they won by 98?
How did Oregon end up last week? I didn't put that one down.
Oregon, they won. They covered the spread.
They did last week?
Stanford, pretty sure.
Yeah, I lost that one.
Bryce, I think that's the game where Stanford or SFA won 98-0. I mean, I guess you got to respect that they didn't try to score 100, but if it's me, I'm trying to score 100. I just did. I mean, that's just too good of an opportunity. How often do you even get the chance to score 40 and 50 points a game? You get all the way to 98 and you take a knee on it. Didn't even kick a field or PAT. I'd have at least done that and got 99. But they did
30 I'm 30-31. For anybody
30, I was 30-32. So yeah, you're 1 game up on me.
No, I'm half a game. Right? Since you have one more game than me. I think I'm half a game.
Just pick an extra game next week.
I thought about doing that this week.
Instead of trying to.
You want A&M right now?
No, I'm not giving it.
Said no, not gonna do that. 2, 3,
It's 3rd and 5. Get him. That's a pick. With 39 seconds left, Haynes King just threw a pick to put Bama in field goal range to end the half. And they've got 38 seconds. 38 seconds and 3 timeouts.
You gotta love Texas A&M, bro.
I tell you what I'm tired of. I'm tired of this group chat where people want to text in one word. They want to say, dude, what is happening? No, just send a sentence. I don't need, oh my gosh, another text. I don't need word by word. I will mute you so fast.
You've complained about that a lot. I remember it. It's funny. Sometimes I want to do it to mess with you, and I'm like, no, he'll just block me.
I'll just mute you, and then you'll be like, hey, man, why didn't you reply? Didn't know you texted me. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
So they got 38 seconds. Oh, I'm about to have to mute it. I'm so tired of this. 38 seconds. They're on the 28-yard line. Unfortunately, Jalen Milroe's still in.
Y'all gotta. So both of these teams are not getting pressure on the quarterback at all.
For what game?
Both BYU and Kentucky. Both of them are not getting pressure on the Notre Dame quarterback or on Spencer Rattler.
A&M's getting plenty of pressure on Milroe because they're forcing him out of the pocket every single play. That's why he's running like a madman, not taking the ball
away
and throwing it overthrowing a receiver, rolling out to the right. It's like, dude, hey, you completed a pass for 2 yards.
Come on. Oh!
Call a timeout. I just don't – I guess Bryce Young really must not be healthy because there's no way Nick Saban tied with A&M. Their quarterback has 2 fumbles and a pick.
Especially with what happened over the offseason with Jimbo.
Right. You know Nick Saban wants to win this game by 100.
All of Alabama does, dude. Everything I saw on YouTube and Twitter.
All of me wants them to do that.
Everybody F Jimbo, all this. I'm like, dang it.
I just want to see A&M suffer. To be honest, we've suffered. Texas has suffered for a while. There's not very many teams in college football I don't want to see suffer the way we suffer. Yeah, I don't want Baylor to suffer. I want Baylor to lose when they play Texas. Other than that, we're both 1-1 in the Big 12, so I don't need y'all to lose unless we lose. If we lose, then I have to kind of root for y'all to lose. But
so yep, screw you. Y'all are 2-1 now,
dude. So this is where players are so stupid. So the Aggie defensive back, the play's over. He pushes the receiver in the back, and then he's out of bounds, and then he pushes him again. Somebody comes and gets the player, and then Jermaine Burton goes to the Aggie player and pushes him the face mask, and they throw a flag. Like, you get pushed twice. You're playing football. Just stop. Why are you going to – if now it's 3rd and 22, you might not be in field goal range anymore. You might be giving up points because you got pushed. I've never understood. Like, I get being aggressive, but you really can't – do you just feel like a smaller man if you don't shove him back? I mean –
probably. It's one of those things, like, I feel like if you have that Division I mentality going on in your head where it's like, yeah, I'm a D1 athlete, like, who do you think you are kind of thing. That's probably so embedded into their head that they're not worried about it.
Your team just backed up 15 yards because you're an idiot.
But it's
Jalen Milroe, he gets him 6 yards back on the feet, with his feet. He gets him 8 yards back. So 4th and 14, hopefully they can nail this field goal. It's a 50-yarder, though.
With the SEC, bro, it just means more, so they take it more personal.
It doesn't mean more for me yet.
They take it personal, bro. That's why A&M's so butthurt about y'all trying to join their bubble.
If we played A&M this year, you cannot convince me we wouldn't curb stop them. Last year, I wouldn't want to play A&M last year. This year, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah,
I think Kansas. I want to see Kansas and A&M. That's what I want to see. Y'all, what do y'all think? Who do y'all think would win? Kansas and A&M, Texas and A&M. I don't want to hear predictions for Kansas and Texas because that might hurt my feelings. But got 5 people watching. Do us a favor and ask us some questions, man. We're going over our Lone Star locks right now, watching some college football on a Saturday night. Just trying to have a little.
Man, oh, they held them to a field goal. That's good, at least. Dude, it was 3rd and 9, and Kentucky just let South Carolina's tight end leak on like a 5-yard in, but it wasn't like a sharp in. It was just like a rounded, so it was like a long drag, I guess, like a 10-yard drag.
And South Carolina's tight end. What's his name? Did you see his name?
No,
he transferred from Oklahoma as well. He was he's like a 5-star tight end that was at Oklahoma last year.
Oh,
he transferred with Spencer.
Well, that is nice. Glad to see that.
Bryce says OSU and TCU thoughts. TCU beat Kansas. OSU beat Tech. I probably would favor Oklahoma State. Is that the OSU? You're talking about Ohio State,
Oklahoma State,
or Oregon State. Yeah, if you're talking about probably Oklahoma State, I'd still favor Oklahoma State in that game. But Max Duggan, dude.
Yeah, he's cold. Like, he's doing pretty damn good. Like,
I was convinced. I was like, yeah, Chandler Morris should be the starter. He's probably the best option. But Max Duggan, he's balling for sure.
I mean, Oklahoma State's pass defense gave up almost 400 yards, 380 with 2 touchdowns, and they got 1 pick today. But
about Oklahoma?
Oklahoma State. Spencer Sanders also had 297 yards. What is BYU doing?
I'm trying to find it. So Clemson's up 16-3 now. Yeah, Scar is up 17-7. BYU 13-25.
I'm about to turn this BYU game off, dude.
Dude, Florida State's up 14-3 now.
Do what?
Florida State is up 14-3.
Florida State's up?
Yeah.
Dude,
on NC State.
BYU is stressing me out. It's 3rd and 17.
Jacob D says, how are y'all feeling on what Texas did to OU tonight? Honestly, there's a part of me that's like Oklahoma's just bad. Here, if we're going to talk about Oklahoma, I got to throw this up there. There's a part of me that's just like Oklahoma's just bad. But then there's a part of me that's like, Texas played really well. And so it's like, did Texas play well or Oklahoma just suck? I'm gonna say there's a little bit of both in there.
Yes,
but I'm gonna. This is gonna be a shocker to all of y'all. As the Longhorn fan, I'm gonna give Texas most credit with Quinn Ewers because I've seen Texas. I said it earlier. I've seen Texas play a team bad like that, and they just play right down to that competition and suck right there with them.
Yo.
So I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like our defense, we saw the same kind of defense that played against Bama, shut down. You know, against Bama, you can't – I mean, honestly, holding Bama to 20, that's about as shut down as you can get. So with all that being said, I'm pretty happy. Probably personally only watch Texas, but really they are better than I've seen in a while. Yeah, they're better than I've seen in a while too. The only time I think last year Casey Thompson didn't play terrible. I think if we had Sam Ehlinger last year, we'd have been fine. There's no way Sam Ehlinger lets our offense die out the way it did, and just having that leader on the team. I think next year we're in good hands with Keelan Robinson at the running back position. Losing Bijan and Roschon will hurt, but Keelan Robinson is a stud, and he's stupid fast. So,
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I had to unplug my mic and plug in my computer. Started that on me.
Oof.
Right now, it's getting old. It was on like 80% when we started.
Yeah.
45 minutes ago.
Jacob D. Is that one of your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually
Okay.
been live streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and everything. He live streams games and stuff. He's pretty good.
Oh.
No, he's actually really good. I watched a little bit of it this morning whenever I was getting ready.
What do you play, Jacob?
Today he was playing Overwatch. I'm not sure what else he plays.
I've heard. Is there a new Overwatch that just came out?
Yeah, it's Overwatch 2.
I've heard about that game. I've never played it. I've never seen anything about it. I might have to check you out.
It can be real confusing to get into. Let me put this up.
Drop a comment with your Twitch.
It's the same name.
You play a little Madden? Let me find out.
You don't want that. You don't want that, Jacob. I promise. You don't. Don't say nothing about Madden.
Dude, don't act like I'm that good at the game. I'm decent at the game. I am not. No, stop.
You have like the brain of Nick Saban put into a mailman body. I don't know what to tell you.
He's gonna play me down. He's gonna curb stomp me. But like,
Jacob is actually very good at games. I'm not even gonna lie. Jacob's pretty good.
Some people are just like naturally good at stuff. I'm not naturally good at games. I kind of suck at them.
Kentucky's
I'll play you
bad downs.
If you're terrible, I'll play you. That's why I play Logan. He sucks. Logan thinks I'm great, but it's just because he sucks. Logan's like, nah, dude, Christian's good. He whooped me.
I beat Yancey's brother, bro. What are you talking about? Hey, you need to play Bryce. You need to play Bryce. Bryce made somebody rage quit last night whenever we were on FaceTime. Oh, yeah. That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and him were on FaceTime. Oh, that's a hold. First down.
What game are you watching?
Kentucky. I'm blowing my phone up. My watch, I guess.
I guess I'll turn. Oh, Iowa State's up 9-7 now on Kansas State.
Wow. I mean, I guess that makes our win over Iowa State look better.
Yeah, for sure.
Not mad at it. Get outside. Why are you cutting back in, dude? That's y'all are stressing me out. This is why y'all aren't scoring points. Because y'all keep making stupid cuts. Why do they play so good against us? Wait a minute. Where's Jaron Hall? Oh, that's Kentucky. Stupid. I see the blue and got confused. I was like, wait a minute. But still, Kentucky, why are you playing so bad? Why is Notre Dame and BYU showing a commercial for a gun store in Wills Point?
I don't know if you're allowed to say that word on YouTube.
It's a store.
Yeah, they don't like that word. You're gonna get our non-monetized channel unmonetized. Gosh, sabotaging the channel already.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know why this won't load. It does not want to let me watch anything today. ESPN is taking a crap on me today.
Oh.
Wait, didn't they say that you can? ESPN's got their thing back together with Dish Network.
Yeah. Oh, good run, Christopher Brooks. Good run. The fourth quarter just started for BYU and Notre Dame, by the way.
Ooh.
Started off with a pretty good run. 25-13. Not Notre Dame. BYU is pushing down the field.
I'm trying to think who I want to win this Kansas State-Iowa State game because Texas still plays both of these schools. So it's like, do I want Kansas State to keep being good? Like they're 4-1. Who'd they lose to? Was it Tulane? Tulane? I lost to Tulane. BYU touchdown?
Yes, sir.
So what's the score now? What'd you say it was?
It's about to be 25-20 with 14
So
minutes
Notre
left.
Dame's up by 5.
I think they were
But it was
3.5.
So Notre Dame can win. We just need BYU to kick a field goal. Technically.
I'd rather BYU win. That'd make me feel better, mainly because Notre Dame sucks, and because Baylor lost to BYU.
Yeah, but does it really make you feel that much better if
No.
BYU barely beats a crappy Notre Dame team?
No.
The biggest challenge moving forward for Texas with playing ranked teams.
I want to start off and say consistency. Because if they play like they did against Oklahoma today, they're going to be hard to stop. Especially in the first half. Second half, that's when they put in Hudson Card and Charles Wright. I think that his first name was Charles.
Yeah, we could have
dropped 70 on them. Yeah, for sure. But
I would say
just come with that same intensity as y'all did in the first half in the third quarter. It's going to be y'all are going to run the table in the Big 12.
I would say my number one key to winning moving forward is, in my opinion, if I had to choose one thing that Texas did better for the rest of the season, it is being able to contain mobile quarterbacks. That is if we could just do that for the rest of the season, everything else can stay exactly the same. I think we'll be fine. That's our thing is we're getting like Texas Tech. We got them to fourth down. What was the final? 7 of 17. That was what Texas Tech was for third down. They should have punted 10 times. Yeah, before time they were like 8 of 10 on fourth downs or some stupid number like that. It's like, and a lot of them were QB runs. They scored touchdowns on QB. Is it back on?
No, it's still half. I just saw the score pop up on this game. That's a good 17. Stop right there, Kentucky.
So that's what I would say. The biggest challenge moving forward is mobile quarterbacks because we still have to play Max Duggan. He's been really mobile. Spencer Sanders is mobile.
That's the thing with the Big 12. I feel like Baylor and Texas are like two of the three schools that really don't have a dual threat quarterback. Like I think Iowa State's quarterback's not that
West
mobile.
Virginia. JT Daniel, he's
there
not.
You go.
And Dylan Gabriel, I don't feel like he really is. Like I guess he kind of can. Quinn Ewers kind of can.
That's the thing.
So
he can, but that's not their forte. You know what I mean?
Now Hudson Card can.
Yeah, he definitely can. He didn't do
even on a bum ankle. Well, that's because he's got a bum ankle. And what do? You don't let your when your starter's out and your backup's in. We're not calling running quarterback plays.
True.
Iowa State's winning this game with 3 field goals. It's crazy.
It's like Iowa
that's
State
what I would say,
Iowa.
Bryce.
Or Iowa. It was Iowa and who did they play the first?
Iowa.
Week? Iowa.
What do you think, Bryce? What do you think the biggest challenge moving forward would be? It's got to be mobile quarterbacks. We play so much better when we play teams without a mobile. I mean, and all things considered, we're kind of containing them decent-ish. It's just that it seems like they're getting 2 or 3 plays that they're getting, and that's ruining it for us. Like if Texas Tech had done their QB draw on those fourth downs, if we had to stop 2 more of those, Texas probably wins that game. Bryce Young, he had that scramble for like 17 yards in the fourth quarter late. If we sack him on that play, and so it's a negative 6 yards.
There was a hold that did not get called.
There was a hold that didn't get called, and Ryan Watts was there. He just whiffed. He just whiffed on it. So you lose 6 yards on that play instead of gaining 17 with 20 seconds left on the clock. That game probably goes different also. So, I mean, I think it's easy to look at Texas as 3-2, 4-2 now and say, oh, well, they have 2 losses. But if you look at it, we've got a 3-point loss to Tech in Lubbock, who Texas Tech considers us to be a rival anyways. We don't really consider them to be a rival. So we got a game where they throw tortillas at us for 60 minutes. We lost it by 3. And then we lost to Alabama by 1 on a pretty much last second field goal. So it's kind of one of those
why you not buy a stop.
Because they're not good, dude.
Yeah, Baylor just had a bad game against them at this point.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair to say.
Why are you punting, dude? You're down by 10 in the fourth quarter on your side of the.
Is that Kentucky?
Yes. I think their coach has money on the spread.
Oregon's up 14-3. I need them to win by 13. Hey, dude. Washington State is losing 17-14 against USC. I would not mind at all to see Washington State beat USC.
Yeah, same.
At
all. I feel like the Pac-12 and the Big 12 are like, I think they're both wide open.
I've got a pretty good one here, and I'm going to end up losing these last games.
Oh my goodness! Why can y'all not get a third down? Stop.
I'm going to end up losing this Florida State, NC State. I'm going to lose the BYU Notre Dame.
I'm about to lose.
I'm probably going to lose Texas and Bama. So I'm probably going to go 1-3 on the last 4 games of the week.
I'm probably about to go 1-2. So I'm gonna end up being
5-6 for the season.
6-5.
Dang it!
I'm looking at 6-5, hoping that Oregon wins. I mean, pick!
Kentucky threw a pick?
Notre Dame did.
Oh,
that's for both of us.
Yeah. Come on, BYU.
Let's go, Cougs. It was a tip ball at the line. The concentration was crazy.
That Xavier Worthy concentration
on defense.
Yeah.
Oh, he has one of those neck pads. That dude's wild. So Oklahoma. What am I talking about? Oklahoma. Kansas, TCU. TCU got that game handed to them in a handbasket, by the way.
I mean, the last play that Kansas ran, there was definitely a defensive holding. Should have been called. It was pretty obvious.
Yeah. What I'm mad about is that I know that tomorrow the AP poll is going to come out and Kansas will not be there. If they are, it will be 25. Or they'll be like the first or second team out. Like, they're 4-1.
And they lost to a team ranked better than them. They lost by 7 to a team that was a 7-point favorite. So, you know what? That means Jared didn't win that game. He picked TCU to win at -7. It was a push. So he lost that game technically.
Yeah, I was thinking that whenever you told me that. I was like, did he push it or?
I guess think about it. Loss. I think it does.
I'm pretty sure it does. Because they have to win by more than that.
Yeah, it makes it technically a tied game, is what that'd be in the betting world. Going
to overtime. But, all right, Kentucky, can you get a stop? Spencer Rattler is not, like, he's a funny-looking dude. I know I'm not the best-looking guy, but he's just a funny-looking dude. I've always thought that. Just pull him down. If he's going to do all that, what was that, 3rd and 4? 3rd and 4, South Carolina. Yeah, that was tipped, and then that was a great play by that linebacker from BYU. That was fantastic. I like that dude. He looks like he's crazy. Nobody ever asked questions about that either.
Who got the ball first in this A&M Bama game?
I think it was
A&M did. Good. So Bama will get the ball first.
It was an onside kick recovery for A&M.
Really?
Oh, no, I'm joking.
Oh, I was about to say, dang.
It's like that. They pulled a Texas Tech on them. But man, the dude that got the pick is a dude that ate up Baylor's offensive line, Max Tooley, number 31. Dude had that neck pad.
He ate the offensive line and he got a pick. What does he play?
No. I'm talking about whenever. No, yeah, he's a linebacker. I'm talking about against Baylor. That I was saying that's the dude that like ate up our offensive line.
Right, I got you. Usually you say that, and I'm thinking, okay, he was a D lineman if he ate up your offensive line. But I'm like, no, he got picked. I mean, it can happen, but
that he was all over the place in that Baylor game. But he was also one of the dudes that was there last year whenever they got blown out in Waco. I say blown out. It wasn't about a crazy number or nothing, but you could tell last year that Baylor definitely won that one. I think Notre Dame called a timeout.
South Carolina, Kentucky game, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
You need them. You need Kentucky to win by 7.
Yep, and they can't seem to buy a stop. Down by 10 with 10 minutes left. Can't buy a stop. Get some pressure on the quarterback. Oh, 3rd and 9.
Oh boy. Well, I think at this point the two people watching are probably Bryce and Jacob. So we can.
It's probably my living room TV, to be honest.
Wow. Well, I'll say we can call this one for the night, and
I mean, it was a good hour.
Yeah. Got to.
Dude, Kansas was 12-1 in 2007.
Dang.
What? Yeah, they were 12-1 in 2007. They won the big. No way. I was about to say no shot. South Carolina fumbled whenever it was on the ground, and one of the South Carolina dudes picked it up and took off.
Jalen Milroe almost just threw a wrapped present to Denver. He did. He threw a wrapped present to Denver Harris, and Denver Harris showed us why he plays defense. Hits him. He goes to catch the ball, and it hits him in the chest, like right here. Use your hands, not your body.
You hate to see it.
Jahmyr Gibbs, go. That's for 20, 25, 27 yards.
Hey, Kansas College game day signs. TCU fans cook their ribs in an instant pot.
Hey, okay, listen. I've cooked ribs in a pressure cooker. Dude, they're good. They fall right off the bones. They're not the best. Don't get me wrong. It's not anywhere near like putting them on a smoker. But if you're in a pinch, it ain't bad.
Kentucky just got pinned inside their own 5. That was a crazy good bounce.
I cannot believe they're letting Milroe try to throw this.
3rd and 7 on their own 20. A TCU. Oh, deep shot. Sideline.
We got an illegal hands to the face against A&M. That's a free first down. Thank you. On Denver Harris. Drop a pick, and then you push a guy in the face mask. Wow, what a pump. What a pump.
That's a deep. That's a. I can't stand defensive backs, bro. Oh, T fired back on the signs and had somebody put birds aren't real.
You're a horned frog. Quit. Actually, did you know horned frogs, they spray blood from their eyes when they feel threatened? It's kind of cool.
I don't think so. Taylor had one of those, and it never did that.
Well, did you ever threaten it?
I told him I was
That's what I read. I don't
know.
I think I saw a
So,
TCU, like a TCU
one-
page last week posted a video on the horned frog and what it does. That's what it said. So I don't know. It could be wrong.
Dude, there's only one winless team in FBS. Any ideas?
One winless team. UConn.
No.
UMass.
No.
Is it a team I should know? What conference are they in?
It's a good question. Pac-12.
And Alabama scores a touchdown. They're in the Pac-12 winless.
Yep.
Northwestern beat Nebraska week 1.
That's Big Ten.
Oh, Pac-12. So that's Oregon, Utah, UCLA, USC, Washington State, Washington.
It's going to be kind of funny because it's funny to me. It'd probably be funny to you once you figure it out.
Who is it?
Colorado.
Colorado sucks. We beat Colorado
in the Big
in a bowl
12.
game.
What's wrong with you?
We beat Colorado in a bowl game a couple years ago. Smoked them. Casey Thompson came in that game and played great. Bryce said Roshan Johnson should get more playing time. Honestly, I think to keep Bijan's leg fresh. Dude, I'm kind of torn on that. I love watching Roshan Johnson run the ball, but there's definite, every game I see the stats and there's statistics to show we need Bijan to touch the ball 25 times.
Yeah.
That's 20 rushes and 5 receptions or something, but we play better. When you have a player who's regarded as the number 1 running back in the country by many, not all, you got to give him the ball. It's official. Outback.
No.
UT
back. Yeah.
No. Stop it. I refuse that. Dude, Roshan's a beast. And honestly, Roshan on any other team in the Big 12 other than probably Kansas State, Roshan's the starting running back. Most
Richard
95. Richard Reese is great, but I'd sit.
He'd be a great backup behind Roshan Johnson.
The thing about Roshan that's most impressive is his leadership. I don't know if you know this. Roshan Johnson was a 4-star quarterback. He committed to Texas as a quarterback. He was a 4-star. He came in and he was competing with Sam Ehlinger, Sam's freshman year, to be the starter. He ended up being our 3rd-string quarterback. We had injuries at running back, and he stepped up. He said, I'll play running back. I hadn't played quarterback since.
How does that video make you feel?
I think everybody was okay, so I feel confident in saying that I did not mind that happening. Everybody was hurt. No. I saw a picture of it's called the Boomer Schooner or something like that, and they were at the game today. And it took a picture. Somebody took a picture of them and said they stood there for 3 hours and did not move because they only.
I would be sitting on the back of the horse just chilling, just like swinging my feet.
I'm surprised they didn't leave when all their fans started leaving. But yeah, Bryce.
The first half was 16 for 22, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's like a full game of stats with only 16 completions.
He's good, dude. He's good.
I know.
Bryce, there was a part of me that wanted Roshan to transfer because I want to see him be a featured back, like a main back at a program. But I think what he's been able to do, that's what I was going to say. What he's been able to do as a backup, he'll be in the NFL. And it'll be
like
next
Abram Smith and Treston Ebner.
Yeah.
Like both of them.
because when you look at the NFL, also in the NFL, teams are better when we have two backs. Like Alvin Kamara, nowhere near as good as he was when Mark Ingram was his back, which I think actually Mark Ingram's back in New Orleans now, but it's not the same. They were better when a couple years ago when they played together. So I think you're right. I think Bijan is a first-round draft pick. Roshan's probably second or third. It just depends on the need for running back in the next draft. Like if there's
I'll take it. I'll take them.
Denver. I don't know. Javonte Williams kind of cool, dude. Honestly, I want the Saints to draft Bijan so bad. Either the Saints or the Cowboys. I want them to draft it so bad. I think. If Texas wins out the season and wins the Big 12, I'll say it. If we win out the rest of the season and win the Big 12 and our bowl game, I'll say it. Other than that,
Tennessee against Bama next week.
That's why Bryce Young isn't playing, I think, because Bama goes on the road to play the Vols. I'm curious to see what the spread on that will open up as.
Okay, Christian. So agree or disagree? This is what I'm just seeing on that sports Snapchat that I follow. If Quinn Ewers doesn't get hurt, there's a good chance that Texas is the first bowl eligible team in the country at 6-0 and quite possibly the number one ranking.
Since it says the word good chance, I agree. I agree. The way we played in that first half or first quarter with Quinn against Bama, I think we would have won. The game would have played out different, obviously. If we're scoring more, Nick Saban would have called different plays. Maybe he would have gone for it more on fourth down. I honestly think it would have been played out different. I think we had a chance without Quinn. It's kind of one of those things, if we lose by one with our backup, then I can't say with our starter we'd play worse, right? So surely we'd be better.
What I'm thinking is that y'all would for sure be 6-0, but with how the AP poll is, I would assume y'all would be like top 4.
Yeah, we probably would
because it's Georgia, Ohio State.
I don't know though. It depends.
Even though Georgia has been playing bad,
Here's the thing though. Are you saying that Alabama still only scores 20 points? How many are you saying we score with Quinn? Are you saying we beat them 34-20? Because if that's the case, if we beat them 34-20 and then we beat Tech, like if our offense played better, defense would have played better. That's just how football works. People can argue that. Football. If your offense plays better, your defense plays better.
That's how Baylor was last year for most of the time.
Right. So if that's the case, and say we ended up beating Tech, 42-28, I think we'd maybe, because Georgia's had close games against two not so good teams. Ohio State had kind of a scare. They ended up pulling away, but kind of a scare. Michigan's had a couple scares.
They had one today into the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
and Notre Dame kicked the field goal to go up by 8 with 6 minutes left.
Dang. Well,
just go score a touchdown. I don't care if you miss a field goal or not, to be honest.
So Bama's up by 10 with the ball now. So,
yep. South Carolina got the ball back again? What the? But I feel like y'all would be top 3 just because of how stupid the AP poll is. Like, it took a lot for them to put Alabama at number 2 or
I don't know. It could
1.
be like putting Dak back in starting over Rush. What do you mean? You talking about putting Quinn back in over Cord?
No, dude. Card is good. Don't get me wrong. Card is good. Quinn.
Dak is better than Cooper Rush. I don't know why the Cowboys are winning, to be honest with you, but I think Quinn is showing that he has the ability to be elite. I wouldn't say Quinn is elite yet. I would say Quinn is hot. Hudson Card is an average quarterback. I think there's a lot of Oklahoma would love to have Hudson Card right now. A&M would love to have Hudson Card right now. There's a lot of teams that would love to have Hudson Card. He is a above average quarterback. And I think that's above average. I think Quinn is probably just a step, maybe a step and a half above that. He's not amazing. He's not Heisman contender. He's definitely not elite yet, but he's showing that, okay, to be fair, last season he should have been playing his senior year in high school. He was the fourth string at Ohio State. This should be his true freshman season. He's only started 3 games. He's only played, let's see what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's only played 10 quarters. He's showing that he actually, with good development, I think he can be elite. Next season he should be. I don't know if I'd say he's in the Heisman contender at the end of the season, but he should probably be pushing for it mid to late season. So, yeah, I don't know.
I'm so tired of the SEC.
South Carolina score again?
Yes. I'm so tired of SEC schools.
You're losing that game. Just cut ties. Quit watching it. They were down by 10. They were down by 10. You need them to win. My hope, Bryce, I love having Hudson as a backup. My hope is that he transfers next year, and I want to see him play. I want to see him transfer to a team. This will be his junior year. So, but he probably redshirted his freshman year. I would like to see him transfer to a team like
Clemson's up 17-3.
Big 12. Yeah, I'm trying to think of teams not in the Big 12.
Send him to Oregon.
Oregon would be a good school. Miami would be a good school. Like I want to see him go to I want to see him go somewhere that's like I would hate to see him go to A&M, not just because it's A&M, but because their offense sucks. Like I want to see him play.
Oregon would be his best bet as far as going to a competitive team, as far as defensive wise and skill position. Oregon's got really good running backs, and the receivers are pretty solid.
Go to Utah. Utah's a solid. Florida, even like LSU, like teams like that are competitive. You have a chance to actually win some games. Don't go to Nebraska. Clearly, that would not work out.
They're missing something.
Did they just throw another pick or fumble? What in the
Oregon's
world?
Up 21-9.
Good.
USC is up 24-14.
Okay, no, he's down.
I'm still watching the Notre Dame BYU game, by the way.
Well, this Bama thought it was a fumble, but he was down. Yeah.
Ooh, go Epps, go Epps. Good stuff.
Epps, name. We used to have a receiver named Malcolm Epps. He was all right.
Malcolm X?
No, Malcolm Epps.
There is something in my eye besides my finger.
And the eyeball.
Yeah, besides that too. What happened to him?
Well, let's I think we're gonna call it here, and maybe try one of these out.
Oh,
these are fun. I almost want to just feel like we should wait until we have more of a fan base, but
or if I had better friends.
I don't have no friends on here, so.
I mean, the ones that show up are great, but the ones that don't.
Lane and Preston, what are y'all doing, dude? Y'all didn't. Clearly, they didn't hit the notification bell when they subscribed. Clearly. So.
Bro, somebody's on Reddit has an LSU fan and said, "Man, Oklahoma, am I right?" And somebody from Tennessee said, "Don't try to wiggle your way out of this."
Yeah.
I wish that baseball would be over already. I'm tired of seeing baseball stuff.
Has college baseball started? Was it just
no
MLB?
They play late. They play late.
I prefer college baseball over MLB for sure.
I prefer all college sports over
all pro sport. Yeah. Plus, Texas baseball is kind of cold. Texas baseball is kind of cold. Basketball is a little
Baylor
chilly.
Baseball kind of sucks, but it's okay.
Cold. Our offense might be cold, might be hot, might be lukewarm. I really don't know. Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of nice. You know, in their logo, you see the horns down in their logo. If you look in OU's logo, it's a horns down. Yeah, that's a part of their logo. But I saw somebody posted a question that said, "Did Oklahoma score today?" And it had OU turned upside down, so it's NO because the U. And did Oklahoma score today? No. And then that one, yeah. 3rd and 10. There's a flag. Probably gonna come back 5 yards. All right, man. Let's close this out.
All
Bryce,
right.
appreciate you hopping on, chilling with us.
Taylor for a little bit.
Yeah, Jacob for a little bit.
I think Jacob is live streaming.
Barry's gonna have to pick it up.
Agreed.
Well,
so is Josh and Caleb and
Lane and Preston, Sydney.
At
where
this
you at?
point, I'm seeing it as it's now a two-way race between you and Taylor at this point.
No, appreciate that. Just me or your brother.
Sorry, Barry. Sorry, not sorry.
We will tomorrow, if we can, try to get this post-game show. If not, I might just make it.
At least Baylor didn't lose this week.
That's true. Baylor did not lose.
Sickle.
Yeah. And y'all come out against West Virginia next week. West Virginia's screwed.
Thursday.
They got you after a bye. Wait, did West Virginia have a bye? I don't think West Virginia played this week.
Hey,
Are y'all both coming off a bye? Oh man, you thought y'all had an advantage. I think they're coming off.
Ain't that some crap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it, boy.
I thought we had this set up.
What do you think about that, Antonio?
It's no good.
Yeah, that's I think I trust Dave Aranda's 2 weeks preparation over Neil Brown. So
yeah, it's probably a good idea.
JT Daniels sucks. Just watch out for Brandon Ford Wheaton. He's a receiver. He's kind of good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So Kansas State and who else has a bye week next week?
I don't know. We play Iowa State next week. Who does Oklahoma play next week? Does Oklahoma play Oklahoma State? Oklahoma plays Kansas? Yes, they can lose 4 straight. Who do they play the next week? That doesn't matter. They suck. Bro, if Kansas does not win that game, I swear, Kansas is probably
they have a bye week next week.
Kansas has got to open that game as a favorite. I'm calling it right now. Even though it's in Norman, Kansas is opening that game as a 4.5-point favorite.
So
absolutely,
my concern is, yeah, dude, we play Thursday at 6 p.m.
So weird. That's fine.
I'm not gonna be home in time to watch that. To watch the start of it. To watch the start of it, because y'all are gonna have shoppers. I'm gonna have to help y'all.
They'll make us carry our own. They'll make me carry my own. Trevor will carry. You'll be on 6. Trevor's gonna want the overtime. You should be fine. Trevor will want it. I'll want it.
I'm worried about October 22nd.
Should be worried about November 25th.
I'm more worried about October 22nd.
Is that when y'all play Kansas? You should be worried about whenever y'all play Oklahoma. You better hope Oklahoma's still on a downward spiral then.
I hope so. I think that's week 10. Maybe. Yep, week 10.
I think we have a bye week. The week that y'all October 22nd.
Oh wait. October 22nd is
our bye week.
Nope. At Oklahoma State.
We play Iowa State and then Oklahoma State and then a bye week? We have a week 9 bye week. That could either be good or bad. That kind of. I would rather have a bye week right before Oklahoma State, but we have a bye week before Kansas, don't we? Is that before Kansas or Kansas State?
Kansas State.
Dang.
You thought. You thought.
Did Bama just fumble again? Dude. Why do you have a running back wearing number 2? He ain't Derrick Henry.
That's what Christopher Brooks wears for BYU.
That's targeting. He hit him with the crown of his helmet. He hit his elbow, caused the fumble, but that should be like I think that's a targeting penalty. I'm dead serious.
Why is Puka Nacua playing running back? That's a horse collar. He's still holding on to his jersey. No, but there's 3 minutes left in this Notre Dame game. Not confident at all.
Alabama has 4 turnovers. They're still winning by 10. They should be winning by 40 right now.
Alabama's winning by 10?
Yeah, with 4 turnovers.
Ooh, that's a holding on Notre Dame.
Oh my god!
Now we can cut this and just start watching the games on FaceTime or something if you want.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and end this. I'm gonna end it right now.